Use it.
Must be a free lunch.
Here goes Matthias Moroni. Moroni, who deputised with Marcelo Bosch in the World Cup quarter-final.
Advantage over, forward pass.
Millennium Stadium, scored the opening try of the match. One of the most impressive performances in any World Cup. That victory for the Pumas in the quarter-final against Ireland. There's Landajo. Gonzalo Iglesias goes back and gathers it. Good hands there from De La Fuente onto Moroni. Here is Ortega Decio. Lima Sopoaga ties it up for the Barbarians. Ardi Sevilla, Ludde Jager, Stephen Moore, Thomas de Toy, Nandolo in there, Falmoina. Inside the Pumas half. Scott Fardy. Here's de Jager again. On to Thomas de Toy, the youngster from the Sharks. Stephen Moore. Still going Stephen Moore. Guido Petty brings him to ground.
Play on off the leg.
Referee says that went forward off the foot. It's there for Victor Matfield. Here's Sopoaga. The cross kick. Well gathered by Naholo. Naholo puts on the afterburners, gets the try. The Barbarians right back in the match.
Oh, that's been on all day, hasn't it? He's been out there screaming for that crossfield kick. That being said, it's got to be on the money, and it was a beautiful kick, wasn't it? Reaching for the pass at pace, great step inside and well executed, and that rather closes the gap. I mean, he stepped as he caught it, didn't he? Great awareness, one eye on the defence, one eye on the ball, approaching him in the air. Brilliant finish, absolutely brilliant finish.
5K.
Waisake Naholo. He cracked a bone in his leg going into the World Cup, and according to legend, turned his back on conventional medicine, went home to Fiji for traditional healing. It proved something of a miracle cure. He came back in time, well ahead of time,
That's 7 for a game.
to make the All Blacks World Cup squad. And going into that final pool game, the match between the All Blacks and Tonga up in Newcastle, it was a case looking at the All Blacks starting 15 that, well, just looking there is actually a splint down there on his right leg, so that was the problem. And going into that match at St James Park, Steve Hansen had a real selection problem because he had 3 outstanding wings as the conversion slips by. And at one point, it looked entirely possible that Julian Sevilla may well be left on the bench for that quarter-final match, where he ended up scoring perhaps a try of the tournament against France. But Naholo dropped a couple, didn't he, in that game up at St James Park, which rather condemned him to miss out on the final phase of the World Cup. But no such slip-ups there.